I should like this. 啊，啥？可以了吗？可以。On behalf of the Chamber, I would like to welcome all of you to our Gala 2021 and the celebration of 10-year anniversary. So we have a pack of the excellent program prepared for you today. Let's get started. First up, we will have Marlon Ridge High School Choir to sing the national anthem. So welcome.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light, o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
First of all, I want to thank our honorable guests for coming today to bring their congratulations.
Good to see a lot of colleagues, former colleagues here. Senator Tucker, good to be with you. Richard, great to see you. I appreciate what you all are doing. And I don't think anybody can top Dale Falwell for figuring out how government ought to, how the fiscal side of government ought to be managed.
With that, I would like to ask President of CCCC South Carolina Chapter, Carrie Tucker, to the stage and read the letter from South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster.
To all of you, when I look out on this crowd and I see many of my Chinese American friends who love this country just as I do, as if they were born here, they came here and they represent the American dream. Many of them came here with nothing but maybe an education.
Good afternoon, everyone. I appreciate the opportunity to be here with you today. Congratulations on 10 years. And I also would like to thank Mr. Richard John for having me here today and for introducing me to this great organization.
I think that spirit of friendship and partnership will continue long into the future. It's in obviously both of our best interests, and so anything that we can do to help spur your opportunities here in the U.S.
你好. I want to thank the Chinese Chamber for all that you do to connect people. And this is, I'm listening to Republican colleagues and saying, we have so much in common.
你好. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dimple Estrada, and here I have my colleagues with me, Mr. Greg Fritz and Mr. Dr. Nicholson. We all represent you all on Charlotte City Council. And congratulations to CCCC for doing a wonderful job and really bridging the divide that we have in our community.
Next, we'll have the founding president, chairman of CCCC, Richard Young.
That time when I knew 3 politicians, the whole regions. Guess how many? I don't know the numbers. So let's give our friend Tommy and Jennifer big applause for their long time support to this community. Anytime we need them, we never say no. We love you too. Well, thanks to the joint efforts from all our members and friends. Carolina Chinese Chamber of Commerce has grown into one of the most influential Asian American nonprofit organizations in Carolinas. I think we're over 120 personal corporate members right now. We combine together, generate over 1 billion revenues and create tens of thousands of jobs. Is that good? One important thing I want to name on the 2019, I don't know whether still remember the Chinese Embassy Chinese New Year celebration in Charlotte, right? Overnight, over at least 500, 600 million people in China first time saw, oh, Charlotte, where is part of Charlotte? Beautiful city. Where's North Korea? North of the United States? That time, we got a lot of attention from the Chinese viewers. They now bring, I don't know, how many business we bring in. We, CCCC, are the best free salesmen for Carolinas. We need to deserve the prize from both governors, right? Let's call them.
Yes. Now we are in the keynote speech section.
Okay, so for those of you that have heard me in the past and for this presentation today, I'm a serious economist. I do economics. I don't do politics. And my focus is really what's going on with the economy. So the first 2 slides I update every month. So if you ever need copies of those slides, you can talk to Michael or Richard. You don't need to take a picture. This presentation is totally public information. And as I tell audiences, no matter where I go, that if you take 3 or 4 ideas away from the presentation, that's effective in your meetings. You're not going to take all the slides and all the information and discuss them with your team. That's not.
What has happened over the last 10 years is your state government has been living within its means. And so this pop quiz, this deadly pop quiz that we now know is COVID, that we were able to weather that storm, and it's the reason, except for our unfunded health care liability, that I wouldn't trade places with any other state treasurer in the United States. So let's talk a little bit, just briefly, about health care. Now, I'm advised, especially since I'm sitting in Charlotte, to tell you that when I was sworn in as the state treasurer in North Carolina, this is an article that was in Business in North Carolina. I inherited a $34 billion unfunded health care liability. Now, hopefully, if you're still with me, you should be asking yourself, how can the treasurer of North Carolina, who manages the health and the pension, be saying one's one of the best and one's one of the worst? And the answer is not emotional, and it's not political, it's mathematical. For nearly 45 years, promises were made to people who work for the state to be eligible for lifetime health care after 5 years of service.
Next will be the recognition section. First of all, I just want to recognize the excellent leadership team that we have.
And I am so glad to be a part of the leadership committee. It is a great, very rewarding experience. In the last 7 years, I've seen the growth of our chamber.
I want to say thank you for every leaders of our Carolinas being with our CCCCC. And I'm very proud to see the growth of this community. And I want to say the first award goes to Ms. C. Blake, the founder and owner of Golden Green Hotel.
I want to thank my Chinese heritage. We have this 5,000-year history, which nourishes me every step of my life. And above all, I wanted to thank this country, where I call home now.
Next, we will have Community Service of the Year Award. This year we have 8 winners. We have too many of the great members here.
a lot of people in the past who touched my heart, and I know it's time for me to give back. And thank you, CCCC, for providing such a wonderful platform for me to work in the community and do the things I'm passionate about.
Asian Americans is a fast growing ethnic group in North Carolina. Okay, both parties want us votes, want our money, and want our voices. And I will call on each one of you that you need to stand up to run for public.
We can all call not only America home, but we can call North Carolina home, and let's make America and North Carolina the best place, and we can all share our happiness and our gospel and the freedom.
Next is the introduction of Scholarship Foundation. I just mentioned that today we formally announced the launch of the CCCC Scholarship Foundation. This will be a way that we give back to the community and help those future leaders their college education. And without further ado, we will welcome CCCC Secretary General Louis Tan to give us an introduction.
As you guys have seen over multiple people speaking, our chamber is dedicated to helping our community, not just in the present, but also in the future. This past year, we started the CCCC Scholarship Foundation because we know the future of our community will.
Blessed today to have our candidate and recipient of our scholarship award with us today. He is from Florence, South Carolina. He received our scholarship to go to Clemson University, where he'd been accepted, and he has proven to be very helpful in communicating and in working with us to achieve certain goals.
It's a very nice day to meet you guys. This is my first chamber group, first chamber meeting. And one great thing I've noticed about this group is that the community here is very warm, and I am very grateful for that.
As I mentioned that in the last 2 weeks, we already raised over $40,000 from our member and member organizations. And I would like to call all of them on the stage and receive a little bit token of the recognition. Okay, PHT International Unicorn Gold Sponsor, Golden Green Hotel Spray Gold Sponsor, and Michael Wong Gold Sponsor. You are the honorable guests that come to the stage and take a picture together with the.
So let's celebrate our new members and give them a warm welcome.
Without further ado, the moment many of you have been waiting for, we have 2 vacation packages that are up for live auction.
All right, guys, I'm the life of the party today. So let's have 450, 450. Do I have 5? Do I have 5? I need to hear 5. I need to see 5. Come on. Everybody has 5 fingers unless you've been in some sort of accident. I need to see 5. Come on, 5 fingers. Come on. 450 is the highest. 450. I need 5. I need 5. I need 5. Come on. Come on. I know everybody's pent up. They're a little hesitant to look over at their wives and say, we really want to spend $500 on a trip, but this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Come on.
My name is Congressman Dan
Bishop. I represent the 9th District of North Carolina in Congress. What a pleasure it is today to be with the Carolinas Chinese Chamber of Commerce. Very proud to be here and to get to know folks in the Chinese American business community. We've got a lot of good work to do. We're going to grow together. We're going to get a few things fixed in Washington so that the economy can grow well and keep inflation down and get people back to work. And the sky's the limit in terms of our success. But I'm delighted to be with you today.
Thank you for this wonderful event today, and I'm very proud to see the growing and the size, the quality of the people, and the influence of our community in this Carolina and Charlotte, and keep working together to make this community better and better, and for our tomorrow in this beautiful country.
And she was honored today as an entrepreneur at the Chinese Chamber. She deserved every bit of that. I also want to mention that today they did not have vegan meals. They struggled to have that for us because we are vegan and we requested it.
It's a wonderful organization. We've been there for several years. We meet people, we connect people, bring the message out. The reason Mr. Lau Ying was talking about the vegan is because we know vegan is the best way to combat the climate change, live a healthy life, love animals. That's we are the true believer. That's why we have a vegan hotel as well. That's why the reason he talk about the vegan food.
It's a great event and it's a great chance and the CCCC is a great chance to let us to join us and let people meet together. And it's great, and also sure we welcome all of our members to visit Myrtle Beach.
I think the meeting went real well, and a lot of people show up and, from all over North Carolina, South Carolina. Get a lot of networking, and people just, very generous, with the donation and scholarship. It's a great cause.
非常的隆重，然后也请了很多的有名的 speaker 过来，然后也学习到了不少东西。我们觉得这个加入商会是非常的荣幸。我们觉得就是加入商会可以认识到很多的各界的人士，非常的是一个非常有意义的事情。
I'm so glad I joined the chamber. As a small business owner, I understand how important it is to have an organization like this to support our growth. So I'm very excited. The future is bright. I'm excited to be part of the future of developing our local economy. I'd love to meet new people, get to know their businesses, and do more for our community. Collectively, we can make Carolinas a much more vibrant community for all of us.
今天是商会10年的生日。我参加了这个商会，我感受很深，因为这些人都是帮助过我很多，我的生意也日日的开始就是蒸蒸日上。我感觉到我搬到了夏洛特，感觉到商会给我们一个温暖的家，所以我认识了这些企业老板啊，还有同营给我的很大的帮助。我感谢我参加这个商会，感谢这些会长，王晴会长啊，还有那个杨会长啊，他们，还有这些美女啊、帅哥他们，所以我很开心在这里，今天非常的开心。
今天很高兴参加南北卡工商总会10周年庆祝，非常高兴。这么多年一直见证了商会的成绩这么多年，非常为他们高兴。
今天很高兴来到 CCCC 这个午餐会啊，我们很高兴能够看到下一代的这个 scholarship， 我们的Columbia Chinese Association 可能也会和别的组织一起联合推出这些奖学金，到时候希望一起合作。然后
我们也很希望以后夏洛特能有类似的活动，我们能够继续参加。谢谢。
多谢那个 CCCC 组织这次活动，我们从南卡过来，然后的话能在这个疫情结束的曙光之前吧，过来都感到很高兴。所以我觉得，咱们广大华人也要更加团结，然后争取在新的一年中有新的气象。
From the day one when CCCC was a baby and to 10 years birthday, I feel like so blessed. We never miss a beat, always here. To see it grows from a baby trying to walk, now running. And today when I walk into the hall, my first impression is like, wow, there are so many young people. Comparing with the very beginning, it was like lots of people that come from China, come over here, establish business, and erect rich story. And now today, there's also American-born Chinese here, and to join this, I have young blood, and just I just feel so vibrant and so encouraged to see now the CCCC becomes what it become today.
Hebu kuimba, kuimba, kuja. Hebu kuimba, kuimba, kuja. Hebu kuimba, kuimba, kuja. Hebu kuimba, kuimba, kuja. Hebu kuimba, 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 kuja. Hebu kuimba, kuimba, kuimba. Hebu muziki kwa mwongozo wetu. 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 Hebu kuimba, kuimba, kuja. Hebu kuimba, kuimba, kuja. Kuimba kwa moyo wa furaha. Kuja kuimba kwa moyo wa furaha. Hebu muziki kwa mwongozo wetu. 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 Kuja, hebu kuimba, kuimba, kuja. Hebu kuimba, kuimba, kuja. Hebu kuimba, kuimba, kuja. Hebu kuimba, kuimba, kuja.